Hello everyone, Patrick Mahomes here. If 12 minutes of music can break your love for 60 minutes of football, that isn't love. That's a need to control the terms of your comfort. Harsh? Let it be. When the noise is loudest, we owe each other the truth, and the truth is simple. The game comes first, and the game is big enough to hold more than one kind of song. Social media has been raging over the decision to keep Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl halftime show. Some of you cheer, some of you boo. Some of you say, keep football about football. Others answer, the Super Bowl is a cultural festival. Let everyone in. I hear both sides. I'm an athlete trying to earn another shot at the biggest stage, but I'm also a husband and a father who understands how that night brings families around a single screen. So I want to speak calmly, respectfully, and practically. We can disagree and still love the game. We can hold firm opinions and still meet in the huddle as one team, one crowd, one country that builds a shared memory every February. Respect goes first. Fans spend money, give up weekends, lose sleep, and ride the emotional elevator with us from September to February. They have the right to joy and frustration, pride and anger. Artists have the right to create. Organizers have the right to choose. Players have the duty to focus. When each of us does our part, the experience works. When everyone demands to be absolutely right about everything, the whole thing shrinks until we forget the obvious truth. The game is the center and the reason we're all here. I'm not a music critic, I don't rank singers, and I don't pick the halftime act. I know this. Super Bowl Sunday is the day the whole world looks at the NFL. On the field, you see strategy executed at full speed, collisions that demand trust, and sweat that proves preparation. In the stands, you see families and friends and kids who are meeting football for the first time. On the stage, you hear music, the rhythm of the year's culture, like it or not. Maybe the set hits you, maybe it doesn't, but that stage opens a door for millions who never watch a snap to step inside for a night and see what we love. People say, Patrick, just ball out and ignore halftime. I don't agree, because you can't ignore a shared experience. The entire point of this night is that we share it. But you can reset the focus. My focus is the ball, the playbook, and the teammates I trust. It's the throw into a tight window while the clock bleeds, the breath you take on 3rd and long when the stadium roars, the decision to protect the ball when chaos tempts you into hero shots. If I do my job, fans have a reason to celebrate no matter who performs. If I don't, the artist won't matter. My mistake will. So I honor the stage by locking into the work that earns us the right to be there. That's not indifference to the show, that's respect for the game. Why Bad Bunny? Because the organizers believe he speaks to a huge slice of today's audience. The world is changing, and the NFL is changing with it. There are more Latino fans, more international viewers, more living rooms where football shares space with a second language and a different playlist. Step into any NFL locker room and you'll hear everything from country to hip-hop to reggaeton. And you'll meet guys from small towns and big cities with accents and stories that don't match but goals that do. I've learned we don't need the same language to share the same purpose. In our league, the purpose is to play right, play fair, and win. At the Super Bowl, the purpose is to turn one winter night into a memory a whole country and a whole world can hold in common. People ask whether Spanish on that stage makes the night less American. To me, being American means trying, opening, and blending. We test ideas, we argue, we learn. Schemes once mocked as gimmicks have become the signatures of entire eras. Plays once called impossible are now the cut-ups we show rookies to teach them what is possible. That's how teams evolve and how leagues endure. You experiment, you evaluate, and you adjust. If something doesn't fit, you fix it. If it works, you build on it. The formula is older than any of us. Listen, improve, move forward, and it beats digging trenches around yesterday's comfort. I understand the fatigue when culture or politics spill toward the field. I'd love a world of just 100 yards and 53 1-3 feet. A world where the only debates are about leverage and spacing and the timing of emotion. But a global stage in front of hundreds of millions won't stay sealed off from the lenses people carry with them. So set a baseline. Respect. If Bad Bunny's music isn't your thing, that's fine. Stretch your legs, refresh your drink, add food to the table, talk with your people for 12 minutes. Just don't turn "don't like" into a license to attack each other. Tomorrow we still share the same neighborhood, the same office, the same school pickup line, the same community. Football should pull us closer, not push us apart. To the kids who dream of playing quarterback, you can love hip-hop or country or reggaeton or silence. The ball doesn't care what's in your headphones, it cares what's in your habits. Discipline reads the blitz. Respect unlocks the locker room. Gratitude steadies your hands when the pocket frays. When the huddle breaks and the world narrows to a cadence and a count, the only question the ball asks is, are you ready? Answering yes is not a feeling, it's a routine, built one rep at a time when no one is watching. To my teammates, the message never changes. Control what we can control. We don't choose the set list, but we choose route depth and split width. We choose pad level and hand placement. We choose coverage IDs and hot answers. We choose ball security. We choose the temperature of the huddle and the look in our eyes when the moment gets heavy. If we do those things well, we bend the night to our rhythm. That's the best music I know. The crisp hut that ricochets off the seats, the eruption that follows a perfect mesh, the clean pop of contact when a block lands square, and the official's hand slicing up through the lights. Touchdown. That sound is older than any halftime debate and louder than any chorus when it's played the right way. To Kansas City, city of heart and smoke and sound, we love great food, we love live music, we love the feeling of family in the air. We've ridden the highs and lows together and learned the value of unity that isn't soft but stubborn, the kind that shows up when the forecast is ugly and the travel is worse. No halftime is bigger than standing together at kickoff. If we're blessed to reach the Super Bowl again, let the world meet Kansas City's spirit the way I have. Loud, loyal, generous. The stage can play any genre it wants. The anthem in the stands will always be belief, and belief carries a tone you can feel in your chest before you can name it. People like to ask who I'd pick for halftime. I smile and say our defense because when they smother somebody for 4 straight downs, that's the loudest rock show I've ever heard. But bring the guests and mix the styles. Why not? However the set list turns out, I'll be in the tunnel at the half with coaches, checking tablets, tuning timing, and getting ready for the third quarter. My job is the same in every season. Keep the ball alive longer, truer, and sharper. Make the throw that gives us 4 more downs. Protect the drive that gives us 1 more chance. The show can be art. Our work has to be math. Chains moved, clock managed, points earned. Some of you worry the spotlight drifts away from football. Trends move fast, but great football steals the light back. A pristine 2-minute drill does it. A toe tap at the pylon does it. A check down that turns into 40 yards at the exact right heartbeat does it. Our sport has a language that belongs to no party and no algorithm. When it speaks, clean, ruthless, precise, the internet gets quiet and the stadium sounds like a single instrument tuned to a single note. This is the point. If you think keeping Bad Bunny is a mistake, I respect you. Just wait and see. Let the artist step out, let the music roll, then judge the real thing. If it misses, say it missed. If it hits, allow yourself to be surprised. We lose nothing by stepping back half a pace to evaluate the performance we actually get. We gain a lot by keeping cool heads and open hearts while we do it. Patience is not surrender, it's confidence that the game is strong enough to withstand 12 minutes of anything. As for me, I'm headed back to the film room because the most honest answer a player can give to the loudest argument is to get better. Fix the half-beat flaw in my left plant. Fix the timing on the dig so the ball is out 1/10 earlier and 1 inch lower. Note the cadence that might buy us 5 free yards when an end is jumpy. Study the lean of a safety who lies with his eyes and betrays the rotation with a toe. The louder it gets outside, the tighter our discipline must be inside. Because that's the quiet contract of a team. We tune out the static and sharpen the signal until the only sound left is the click of a plan becoming execution. 4 quick things to close, not as slogans but as habits. Respect. Difference isn't the enemy, indifference is. Focus. When everyone does their job, everybody wins, even when the scoreboard says we fell short, because the tape will show us the path forward. Unity. When the ball is set to start the third, stand with your team. Let your breath become part of the count and your voice part of the call. Growth. Our DNA is listen, adjust, advance. Stubbornness wins nothing without the humility to edit. Thank you for listening. However you feel about Bad Bunny, bring your best energy to your team, your loudest cheer, your fairest judgment, your clearest eyes. I'll see you in the stands and on the screen and around family tables where stories get told for years. Teach the kids to throw and to catch and to congratulate an opponent even when it hurts. Show them that strength without fairness is noise, that fairness without strength is fragile, and that generosity is what keeps victory from curdling into arrogance. And if we are fortunate enough to make the Super Bowl, I will try to do the simplest, hardest thing a quarterback can do. Make the right throw on every down. You don't have to agree with every decision out there, just believe that we will fight to the last second. The music might change. The chant, Chiefs, won't. The spiral into my teammates' hands won't. Our refusal to quit won't. See you in the third quarter, where the music quiets and football delivers the final word.